Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lutifah or Lou. Today we are going to film a Mother's Day slay. I want to spoil myself a little bit. I've already done my face, I put all my bits and bobs, my lotions, my potions, I've done all of that. And now it's time for some, you know, mummy and me time. I want to look cute. And you know what? Why not? We're in lockdown, but who says we can't look cute? So this is what I'm going to do. And I want to use some nice products. I just want to spoil myself a little bit. Okay, so again, like I said, my face is prepped and let's go. So it's Mother's Day in the UK on the 14th of March. I'm filming this today on the 6th. Is it the 6th? Yeah, on the 6th. So that's next Sunday. And I thought, I want to do a nice look on myself. And I want to use a couple Pat McGrath palettes as well, just to show some diversity. And plus, I want to have some fun. You know, I just want to play out makeup and have some fun. Okay, so my face is primed, as I said, and what we're going to go in first, we're going to go in first with the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate foundation. I love this foundation, but I do want to mix it today with the Le Mer Soft Fluid Longwear foundation. And reason being is because I just want a little bit more coverage. I know, me, coverage, but yeah, I want a little bit more coverage today, so that's the reason I'm going to mix the two. I'm also at the same time filming a brow tutorial, so trying to do a lot today so that next Sunday I can chill with my kids. So we're going to get that on the face. You know what, I'm going to chuck in, actually, NARS have this glow booster. I'm going to chuck that in here as well, actually. You know, we want to be shining, glowing from within today. So that's mixed up all of that. And you guys know how I do at this point. I just like to tap, tap, tap. And then I will buff that into my skin. Once I'm happy with the coverage. And you guys know I don't like to use too much foundation. I just feel like I have a bit more control when I do it this way. Okay, let's buff. So that's the foundation blended out. That looks really nice together. I've never actually tried these two together, but actually that worked really nicely. I'm quite happy with that. I'm just gonna go in and try and get the excess. Make sure there's no excess because I hate having too much foundation on. So make sure there's no excess anywhere because excess will make us crease. Excellent. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. And you guys already know my favorite concealer, Pat McGrath. Now today for my eyeshadow, I want to use Rose Decadence, Risque Rose, and I want to use Natasha Denona's Chromium liquid eyeshadow in Ultraviolet. Okay, so to start with, I'm trying to decide. I'm going to go in with, so here's what the two palettes look like. And that's the other one there. And I'm thinking I'm going to go in with that lightest pink shade first, which is Rose Rebellion. I think I'm going to use that first. Yeah. All right, let's zoom in. So I'm going to start by putting it right here. Okay, I like that. It's punchy. Happy with that. Next, I think I'm going to go in with this shade here in the Rose Decadence palette, and that is called Hedonistic Rose. Just gonna put her there. Okay, I'm happy with that intensity. Actually, I want it a bit more actually. So Lara at the door saying that she needs to go toilet, she can't reach the top. I'm not sure what top office she's referring to. And then her dad saying, Mummy's filming, but he's just as loud as she is. Anyway, so we're just going to soften those edges again. I'm not going to add any more pigment, but I'm just going to soften them and bring them a bit higher. Okay, happy with that. Now I'm going to go on with my final shade before we go to the shimmers. And it's going to be this Mink Noir shade. And I'm going to sort of press that all over the lid. Take it a tiny bit higher on the outside here. A tiny bit higher, but just on the outside. I might change my mind in a bit, depending on how it looks. Do you know what? I kind of want to go higher with this. You know what? I'm going to go higher with this. So I'm going to plaster that all over the lid, and then I'm going to take it higher. I haven't done a smoke in a while, and I'm feeling to do it today. Just going to pat that all over the lid. And the nice thing is when I use the Chromium liquid list, it's got like a nice contrasting colour. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to pack on the colour for now. Then I'm going to go back in with the original brush. And I'm going to start to blend between the two. To get a softer line, just like that. I even kind of want to take it higher still, the darker shade. I'm going to behave. Now I have lost the middle shade that we put in originally, so I'm going to just kind of go back in and put that there because we need the gradient. So I'm going to pat her along here. There we go. Because you need the gradient, so I'm going to pat her literally along here to create our gradient. There we go. Quite a little bit of concealer from under my eye on it, but it's fine. That's going to get covered up anyway. I'm going back with the original brush, and I'm just going to buff her out on the edge. What I might do, we'll see how it looks, but what I might do is add a little bit more because I want that fiery pink on the edge. Okay, so I've finished blending that out. Quite happy with it so far. Next, I'm going to go in with the Chromium liquid eyeshadow from Natasha Denona. And what I like to do is I start in the middle like this. Then I look down, look up to see where it transfers, and I can see it transferred just there. And then I know that's the beginning of my cut crease. Well, eyeshadow cut crease. So I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to look down. And then look up, and where it transfers, so you can see there, is how far I need to take this. And the reason I do it along the natural transfer line is because it's naturally going to transfer, so there's no point trying to do it underneath. And again, I'll do the same thing again. Turn my head down, look up. There, you see where it transferred? Perfect. Now I know where to create my line. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Just going to tidy that up. So we can go a little bit higher because the transfer line's a teeny bit higher. So we can go a bit higher. So I've got that down where I want it to go. Next I'm going to go with Lavendaring, which is this shade right here. I haven't actually used this one before, so I am desperate. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've used it like twice. But I'm desperate to try it in a look like this. I'm going to go in with it dry first and see what it do. Okay. It's quite nice. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to go on the outer edge and soften the edge, do the other eye, and then we'll be right back to finish the look. So this is the finished eye look. I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. So we need to blend out this concealer and we need to contour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Uma double take stick. I'm going to take the lighter color. Is this one's finished? No, we're good. And I'm going to just do my forehead, do my chin, and I'm going to take, oh, down my nose as well, actually. And I'm going to take the darker colour to actually contour and sculpt my cheeks. So Uma Beauty has collabed with Coming to America, the second one obviously, and they've got a new palette out. No, three new palettes out, and a new highlight trio as well. So I've ordered those this morning. Hopefully they will arrive tomorrow so I can film that and get that up. It will probably go up before this one, actually, probably go up midweek, but oh, I'm so excited. The color story of the larger palette is very pink. It's very me. So I'm so excited to get that tomorrow. And yeah, I'm excited for Mother's Day as well. And I almost messed up, guys, I almost messed up. So I'm going to Nigeria because I've not been there in a while, and my brother's just had a baby, so I really want to go over and see him, and you know, just I need to get out of this country. Oh my god, it's so cold. Like today is so depressing. I'm looking at the window, today is so depressing. I just need to get away. I'll be working while I'm out there, so working as well as visiting him and other members of my family. But I almost messed up. So I booked originally to leave on the 9th without realising that Mother's Day was on the 14th. So my kids came in last week, my middle daughter, and she said, "Mummy, what do you want for Mother's Day?" And I said, "When is it?" And she said, "It's on the 14th, Mummy, next Sunday." And I said, "But I'm not going to be here." And if you saw the look on her face, oh my God. Like, and I can't be, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm in Nigeria, my kids call me up on Mother's Day to say Happy Mother's Day, and then either one of them starts crying. Like, I wouldn't be able to cope. So change the flights. So now I'm going the day after, just because of my kids. The things you do, mum guilt is real. Let me tell you, mum guilt is real. We feel guilty about bloody everything. I can't go into a H&M store. I can't go into any store that sells children's clothes as well as adults clothes and not buy something for my kids. If I leave, just say I go to somewhere like Zara and I buy something for myself and I leave, the guilt at not having purchased something for my children, it's like you're being selfish, you're only thinking about yourself. It's actually flipping ridiculous. I need to work on that, but I realized I'm not the only one. I said it to a friend of mine years ago. That's how I felt. This is before she had children, and she thought I was crazy. And then she had a child, she's like, I get it. Mum guilt is real. Okay, eyes are done. They're looking fire, I must say so myself. Okay, now we have to set our under eyes. Everything's been blended out. The contour's blending out gorgeous. I've got lashes on now. Yeah, contour's blended out nice. I haven't forgotten any bits. Listen, lately I've been forgetting to set loads of things. Oh, sugar. Put way too much in here, look. You don't need that much. Okay, cool. So now I'm just going to set my under eyes and the perimeter of my face with way too much. So as I was saying, yeah, mum guilt is real. So yeah, I had to move my whole flight. But it's fine, my kids are worth it. And my peace of mind is worth it, because it would have been a lot harder dealing with that stress and not being in the same country. So I know in the States, and I think majority of the world actually, I know it's the same in Trinidad, Mother's Day falls in May. I can't talk into the same time. Yeah, Mother's Day falls in May. So for my international lovelies, I know that's coming soon. I think most of Europe follows what we do, in fairness. I could be wrong though. I'd assumed it was more like near the States that followed that. But I could be wrong. It could be just us English being a bit weird. All right, now I'm going to set the perimeter of my face, and I'm going to do that today using the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder. I've been really enjoying using that recently. So just grab my brush, and it gives you such a flawless finish, because the foundations I've used, both of them transfer quite badly. So this will be quite nice to set it, but then also keep like the flawless look, and it doesn't diminish the shine as well, which is quite nice. Cute. It's gorgeous. So what do you guys normally do on Mother's Day? Last year was a strange one. So we had just locked down, and what did we do? We went for a bike ride and then like a mini picnic in the park with the kids, which was quite nice. I find I don't need grand gestures for anything except my birthday. Go ham on my birthday, but like Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, I don't really need grand gestures. Like if they make me a card, that will make me cry. That will make me so happy if my kids just make me a card, you know? And I've started doing this thing where I forget that Mother's Day applies to my own mother sometimes. So yeah, I need to start spoiling, making a fuss of her. I guess I just get sometimes a bit too wrapped up in myself. It happens. Okay, so that's the base complete. We're going to do highlight, we're going to do blush, and we're going to do bronzer next. So for blush and bronzer, we're going to use the BH Cosmetics Chocolate Marshmallow Truffle palette, and I'm actually going to use the bronzer that's in here, which is this kind of deep bronzer. So I'm just going to swirl my brush in all of them to get the bronzing that I need. So I'm going to get the blush obviously, but it's also going to give me that kind of bronzed look as well underneath it. Yes, because I want to keep the cheeks quite dark and I want the shine or the glow to be a little dark as well. You know, it's so strange, like I really feel like I'm pampering myself today. Like I really feel like zen, like I'm really enjoying taking the time out for myself. And I think that's so important sometimes as mothers, to remember that it's okay to take out a little bit of time for yourself to beat your merg or whatever it is you like to do. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next, I'm going to go in with my bronzers, and as you know, I always use two. So today I'm going to use NARS's matte bronzer in Quirimba. I'm just going to go in my cheeks. It's got such a nice colour, look at that. Such a lovely colour. Yeah, so just on like, just it's okay to take time out to be just you, just a mum, you know. It's something, I'm saying it, but it's something I struggle with constantly. So it's a work in progress for me. So I can imagine it must be for some other people as well. It's a constant work in progress to not feel guilty about having a little bit of time to yourself. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. With my first two kids, I was just so focused on trying to be the perfect mum that I kind of lost myself a little bit there. With my third, I'm a little bit more relaxed about things, like who looks after them, that kind of thing. I'm a bit more relaxed. I guess because I realised at this point, they'll be fine. They'll be fine, the world won't end, you know. Now I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm realising they'll be fine, the world won't end, you know, if I let somebody else look after them. But again, I say that and I still personally struggle with it. So I say all of that to say that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, I'm going to do my under eye off camera, I think. Yes. And then we'll just come back, do the lips, and we'll do the final look. Yay! So this is the final look. I love this. This is hella cute. This seems like it's wasted on my house though. But this is cute. I like this. I enjoy this. I enjoyed sprucing up myself for today and for Mother's Day. I might do a sultry, like a toned down Mother's Day look too, but I'm enjoying this one. This is gorgeous. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so that's my Mother's Day look. And I actually will do this look, put on a cute black dress, you know. Let them spoil me and pamper me. Yeah, I enjoyed this. This is fun. This is therapeutic. I had a good time. So if you enjoyed my video, please like, please subscribe, please share if you care, and I will see you in the next one.